So Pisces, good morning, and here is your next 24 hours. I'm so glad you're here, so grateful. I wanted to put a little disclaimer and tell you that these are general readings and they are seen by a lot of people. So it may or may not be your message. It's not necessary to tell me if you don't resonate with it. If it's your message, it's your message. If it's not, it's not. I accept either way. And keep in mind that time is fluid. Like when you watch a reading, it might not be that message for you right at that moment, but it may be something that comes in for you. So things to keep in mind, and just saying. If you're looking for personal readings, please check out the link in my description. Pisces, like for real. There's so many cards on the table. I know, Pisces. I know. Because us Sagittarians, we talk a lot. So, because it literally, the more cards that came out, the happier it got. Like, there's literally so much happiness on the table, Pisces. And I'm feeling, we all know the Lionsgate portal reaches its full power tomorrow. Tomorrow's 8/8. And I feel like Pisces, because you got the world too. And I feel like you are moving into such you definitely are going to be feeling the energy. And we're all kind of today, it can feel kind of purgy, right? It can still feel like maybe you're letting go of some things. But, this is about clearing karma, clearing karmic cycles. And this next cycle for you, Pisces, is going to be amazing. I don't even know what to say about it, because literally the more cards that I dealt out, the happier it got. And I feel this energy for you of really accepting your happiness, accepting what makes you happy, and kind of really surrendering to it. So you could have pushed against certain things, but there seems to be it's so crazy because the sun came out so many times, Pisces. And I feel like this is really, really, you are really going to be feeling this new timeline energy. Now, Pisces a lot of astrologers tend to say that Pisces always moves in a little bit of sadness. It's kind of their energy because they operate from the soul. And it doesn't mean that you feel sad. It just, there is a tendency towards melancholy a little bit. And I feel like it's because you're so deep, honestly. I don't see any of that here. Pisces, I cannot even explain this. So, what you need to be mindful of, and I feel like this is essential to stepping into this energy for you. Releasing anger. Now, I'm not saying you're angry about anything, but we all harbor a little bit of inner anger, and so what you might need to be mindful of today is maybe there is some things coming up. Maybe there is some anger arising to the surface, or things you didn't even know you felt angry about. It's coming up to come out, right? And it is moving towards gratitude, and I feel like the universe also wants you to kind of, I feel like they're telling you that these things might be coming up so that you can step into this timeline and just be grateful for everything you have right now. And you definitely should be, Pisces, because the things that are coming are crazy. Crazy, Pisces. So, it's just wow for me, but I don't want to get tongue-tied here, but I will tell you that definitely what's influencing your energy is there may be a move towards commitment, right? But I feel like this is actually you being committed to a new cycle for you. Um, there a new beginning, and this is definitely fated, and I feel like you feel it. You'll have to let me know in the comments, but there's a certain amount too of like bursting of your chakras. Like your chakras are so active for the next 24 hours, like literally. And I mean, sometimes that can be overwhelming, but this is really putting you into a happy space. Like, because I feel like underneath the deck was the Queen of Wands and the Sun. If you're dealing with a fire sign, that may relate to that. But, the Queen of Wands doesn't let anything stand in her way. The Queen of Wands is unstoppable. She doesn't need to know all the details. She doesn't need to know how things end, but she's very confident that wherever it is she's going, and trust and believe she is, that she'll figure it out as she goes. That's one of the primary themes for the Queen of Wands, right? And you are just determined to be happy. You're confident that you're going to be happy. It could be a Queen of Wands that is making you happy. But this is feeling very optimistic too about what you're going towards. And the sun also illuminates. The sun, maybe it is with someone who represents a Queen of Wands for you, is just opening up. And you are definitely feeling this Leo energy, which we are just about to leave. But, it's a sudden realization of what makes you happy. And there's really this energy of surrendering to it. So let's get started. So as far as your energy, the Ace of Swords in the third eye chakra, you are trusting your intuition. You are receiving information, Pisces. It could be downloads and intuition, but your third eye is very active. You know that something is going to be successful. There's almost like there's this truth that now. And it is something that perhaps you didn't want to face exactly. Because the Seven of Pentacles and the Two of Swords is here. Because in order to sit with this truth, there would be a decision that would need to be made. And probably a final decision. Are you making that decision right now? I don't really think so. I feel like right now you may just be sorting through the information. And I kind of feel like although all of this is leading towards your happiness, it may be an uncomfortable truth. And it may be why you avoided this truth in the past, or why you hesitated over making this decision. So what's coming in for you is the throat chakra is here. So there is conversation. And, with the throat chakra too, we're also sharing our authentic truth. You know what? I feel like you feel like there's something you need to say. You need to say it before it's too late, because the Four of Cups is here. I feel like there is something that you're wanting to say that maybe you haven't said it in the past, and like feeling like the opportunity passed you by, but you're not going to let that happen this time. And this is really an open-hearted energy. So this could have to do with love. It definitely, the Knight of Wands is here too. And this is definitely about moving towards what you feel passionate about, but also being honest. Like maybe this is something that you know, makes you happy, but you didn't really share it before. Like, you didn't share it with all that many people for sure. Because the Two of Swords, the truth is like maybe you couldn't even share it with yourself. So, but there is this energy of actually being very vocal about it. And here's the Sun again. Oh my goodness. Like, this is crazy. This is crazy. Like, the Page of Pentacles is you're having an opportunity here. It could be to fix something. But even more than that, it's making something happen. Okay? And this could have to do with financial success too. I mean, but, you know, you're really making something work here. Now, could this be with an Empress? Perhaps. You know, the Empress can represent a person that you think very highly of, that makes you happy. But, you know, this can also be about being very happy about financial opportunities coming into your life. And it kind of feels to me like everything, because success is all over the board here. And it's success that you've been waiting for, right? That you maybe thought was never going to happen, but at the same time, you were kind of patient for it. And with Temperance being here, God, there's a lot of fire energy on the board, which really can be, I see Leo, I see Sagittarius. You know, I just feel this energy, and I've seen it for Sagittarius too. Kind of like not denying your passions anymore. And you probably have. You probably have. And you probably haven't been very open about how you feel either. But all of a sudden, there's a chance coming back around to bring something together. And this could be talking about reconciliation or a person that you thought wasn't going to happen, honestly. With the Eight of Swords being here, you didn't see it happening. But the Three of Wands, the Lovers, and the World. I asked what this reading was about. And the Three of Wands, the Lovers, the World, the Seven of Swords, the Tower, and actually the Tower was first. There's a big change that you're not expecting, that you really want, and you know you have to make a decision on, right? This could have to do with a soulmate. But you know what was happening here, and maybe what might have been stalling this new cycle, was needing to be honest with yourself. You know, and I feel like, you know, you were just taking time to figure out what was good for you. You know, because you didn't want to suffer a loss. Wow. So this could be moving towards success with a person, or this could be about opportunities coming into your life for success. But no matter how you look at it, you know, a lot of it has to do with just admitting to yourself what makes you happy. You know, or what makes you happy, what you really want. So let's take a look and see where this is leading you. And there's so much success here. So much success and so much self-realization about, you know, what it is you want to be successful. So let's see where this is leading Pisces. Where is this leading Pisces? And something about speaking your truth is essential to the success. Okay, where is this leading Pisces? Where is this leading Pisces? Oh, Pisces, you went flying. Gonna stop holding back. Where is this leading Pisces? Where? Yeah, I feel like you are definitely summoning up your courage to take a chance. And to stop holding back. So what is this chance about? What is this risk? It's making a final decision, definitely. What is this risk about? Now the Two of Swords is reversed. So definitely this decision you didn't want to make, you are making. So what is this decision about? You're no longer uncertain about what it is that you want. Oh. Six of Swords, Five of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. You're taking a chance here, even though it could go wrong. And you acknowledge that it could go wrong, but maybe even you're not accepting that it could go wrong, and you're just opening up to, oh, Four of Wands. So this definitely could be about a relationship. Wow, a lot of major energy. You know, an ending of stagnation is definitely coming. Something is resolving from the past, and something is definitely transforming. It's amazing to me how many major arcana you're showing up in. And, you know, I feel like you may have been afraid of failure in this situation, whether this has to do with finances and the Chariot again. I do feel like you might be a little afraid too. But with the King of Cups being here and the Seven of Cups, there's definitely, you have decided what it is you want. You know, and it is kind of telling you that, yes, risk may be required, but you are going to get what you want here. You are going to get what you want. And I know, like, maybe that seemed a little vague, and so it really depends, Pisces, on if what it is you're interested in and what it is makes you happy, what are you doing? Like, if you're focused on finances, it would probably be that. If you're focused, if there is a relationship that has been a focus for you, then it's that, you know. Can we be more specific about success here? Be more specific about what the success is about. Be more specific about this success for Pisces. Be more specific. Ace of Swords again. And the Knight of Swords. You definitely don't want to miss an opportunity here. There's a sense of rushing towards it. Can you get more clarity on what this is about for Pisces? Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Page of Swords, the Lovers, and the Page of Pentacles. I feel like up till now, there's something very important, something that you've been trying to make a very balanced decision about. And you have been very focused on it. Oh, Ten of Cups. With the Two of Cups. So this definitely could be about love and the Knight of Wands. You know, but it can also be about a passion that you've been pursuing. There's a sense of really, really not doing it half-assed anymore, really going for it. You know, really taking a chance towards it. And I feel like this comes from a space of you have figured out what makes you happy. Like, you have figured out what that thing is that you want. And it's like, you feel, you know this chance is coming. And since I didn't ask for love specifically or career specifically, this will be catered to whatever it is that you've been waiting for. Okay? And definitely pay attention to, truths that this whole being honest with yourself, truths that are coming to you, and what it is telling you. Because now there is a big, big chance for happiness and success. Wow, Pisces. And this is definitely something you've been waiting for, because patience is here. And it's really interesting because sometimes we don't know exactly what it is, but I think that you may, Pisces, especially in these general readings. So let's get a message from the angels for you, Pisces. I think you can say that, this opportunity is coming. And I feel like you are going to see it when it comes. You're going to know ahead of time. And probably the knowing ahead of time, it might depend on timing, Maybe you only have a certain amount of time to make this decision or to act on it. Release and surrender. We shower you with blessings of our radiant love. Open your arms and release the challenges that you've held tightly gripped within you. I feel like all of your challenges are ending. And I feel like this is because you're admitting some truth to yourself about what makes you happy. Wow. Be honest with yourself is on the bottom. Oh my goodness. Okay, Pisces, that's what I have for you. I hope you have a great day. Toodles.